Welcome, guys, to the daily analysis for February 26th. So far, the markets this week have done exactly what we expected. The last week, when they failed to break below 594 area and decided to bounce up, once the 50 MA had flattened out, right after this failed rejection or move lower last Wednesday and Thursday, and we came back up on Friday, we expected price to slowly get back to the top of the range. Now, this range, we have been here since February 3rd. All right. So even though the market got all bearish a bunch of times in this range, we have simply been sideways since February 3rd. And before that, we were also sideways for a long period of time above 618 area. So all in all, it's been a sideways consolidation on the larger time frames. On the grind back up. So on Tuesday, obviously, our major support was this area, this consolidation. So we expected a bounce on Tuesday, and we got that. Yesterday, this was a neutral territory. We had said as long as we hold above 610, the path of least resistance is higher to 613, followed by 616. We got both of those as well. Now what? Yesterday, after close, was the major event of this week. It was NVDA earnings. And so far, on the surface, it looks like NVIDIA earnings didn't do much, right? Well, that's not exactly true. A lot of the times, these major earnings that come after close, their real impact is felt in the next trading session. A clear example of that is how NVIDIA earnings in November, when we had gapped up with them, and then we had a major rejection. We had similar example with the FOMC on January 29th. You guys can see FOMC didn't really do much. And then on Thursday open, we started to see a dump. So the major effect of NVIDIA on the market is going to show up today. And we have to be careful about that. On the larger time frames, obviously, as long as we are in the range, nothing has changed. We mentioned in the weekly watch list that above 618 area, we can be bullish on the weekly time frames. Below 594, we can be bearish on the weekly time frames. In the middle, it's just consolidation, which we have been since February 3rd. So what about the intraday action of today? Obviously, we don't have any other major events for today. NVIDIA is going to be the one in focus and its impact on the markets. We have unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, but they come every Thursday. It's not a big deal. So for today, the 615 area is going to be crucial. Ideally, bulls don't want to see price go below that, because if price goes below that, we can go all the way to 612 area. Where is 612? So we can go to 612 followed by 610, and then below 610 is the gap fill of yesterday. All right. So 615 is going to be the first sign that weakness is starting to appear. And given where we are, given the gap of yesterday, given NVIDIA earnings, that weakness can manifest itself rather quickly. So the 615 area is crucial for today. What's your neutral territory? Well, technically, your neutral territory is from 618 to 615 today. I know it seems small on the hourly charts compared to the neutral territories of the last 2 days. But again, after NVIDIA earnings, we cannot expect price to stay choppy that much, right? So your neutral territory is 612 followed by 610 and then gap fill. So those are your levels on the downside. What about on the upside? If we do pass 618, if we can hold above 618, we start the journey back up, potentially to 622 area, followed by 625 to 626. And we are all too familiar with those levels.